Nobody cures you. You cure yourself. And I can show you how you can start to heal yourself without money, without time. In fact, one of the greatest studies ever done on women was they took a group of women after they had had traditional breast cancer treatment, and they had them just fast 13 hours every single day. And they noticed that there was a 64%.
Meet Dr. Mindy Pelz, a leading nutrition and functional health expert, best-selling author, and one of the most influential voices in the modern fasting movement. Dr. Pelz has helped millions of people around the world understand how food, fasting, and hormones work together to heal the body from the inside out. Her approach isn't about extreme dieting. It's about eating intentionally so the body can repair, reset, and regenerate. One of the most powerful processes she teaches is autophagy, your body's natural cellular cleanup system. During fasting, autophagy helps break down damaged cells, reduce inflammation, and support longevity. But what you eat when you break your fast matters just as much as the fast itself.
Autophagy is where the cells realize that there's no nutrients. It's nutrients and blood sugar, glucose, coming into the cell. It's like an internal mechanism where the cell goes, nothing's coming in. Okay, we got to make sure, A, that we're a better version of ourselves. So it'll push out viruses, it'll push out bacteria out of the cell. The other thing that it does is it'll say, hey, you know what? This cell's going rogue. This cell's becoming a cancer cell. This is a senescent zombie cell that's going to start to age you quickly. They're a weak member of the team. In this fasted state where no glucose is coming in, no nutrients are coming in, you're a liability, and we need to get rid of you.
In this video, we'll distill the essence of Dr. Mindy Pelz's teachings, reveal the top 3 foods she personally uses to support autophagy, foods that fit seamlessly into a fasting lifestyle and help maximize its benefits without disrupting the body's natural rhythm. These are simple, whole foods, nothing exotic, nothing complicated, yet each one plays a powerful role in cellular repair, metabolic health, and long-term vitality. So if you're fasting for fat loss, hormonal balance, brain health, or longevity, stay with us. By the end of this video, the word autophagy comes from Greek, where auto means self and phagy means eating. In simple terms, it means self-eating, but in a good way. It's how your body breaks down old, damaged, or dysfunctional cell parts and recycles them into new, healthy building blocks. Think of autophagy as your body's internal recycling and repair crew. Instead of letting damaged cells pile up, your body clears them out, making room for stronger, more efficient cells. This process plays a key role in cellular regeneration, metabolic health, immune function, and longevity. But here's the key. Autophagy doesn't fully activate when we're constantly eating. For autophagy to truly take place, the body needs to be in a fasted state. When food intake pauses, insulin levels drop, energy pathways shift, and the body switches from growth mode into repair mode. That's when autophagy turns on and cellular cleanup begins.
What is a fasted state? And it's really when that blood sugar comes down enough that it triggers the body to switch. 8 hours, you start to make the switch. By about 12 hours, your body's now starting to make a good dose of ketones. The brain is excited, so you're getting that mental clarity. Ketones turn off the hunger hormone. So you also, when you switch over, there's going to be a point in which you're not hungry. And that all happens at about 12 hours. At 13 hours, we start to see that growth hormone goes up, which is what slows down the aging process, helps us burn fat. We also see in men, we see testosterone start to go up. 1,300% increase in testosterone with just a 15-hour time period. We see inflammation, CRP goes down, which is an inflammatory blood marker, will start to go down. In fact, one of the greatest studies ever done on women was they took a group of women after they had had traditional breast cancer treatment, and they had them just fast 13 hours every single day. And they noticed that there was a 64% less reoccurrence of breast cancer in the group that all they did is fast, was 13 hours a day. They didn't even change their food, they just fasted. So check this out. Research shows at 15 hours, we see growth hormone go up. Okay, growth hormone is the hormone that keeps you young and helps you burn fat. But if you stay in that fasted window, you keep going 17 hours, your brilliant body turns within and it goes, wait a second, no food's coming in, we better get stronger. 17 hours, we stimulate autophagy. The cells start to repair themselves and old aging cells you get rid of. 24 hours, your whole gut resets and you get intestinal stem cells that come in and repair the whole inner lining of the gut. 36 hours, your body goes and finds that stubborn fat specifically around the belly and it starts to burn that for energy. 48 hours with no food coming in, now all of a sudden you're getting new dopamine receptor sites. Okay, why are you getting that? Because your brain has got to get motivated to go find food. So you reboot the whole dopamine system, and then 72 hours, the whole immune system reboots itself and recycles itself. That's without a drug. That's without a supplement. That's why I'm like, we have to get this out to the world. This is our door out of chronic disease.
What happens as fasting time increases? Around 8 to 12 hours, your body begins switching from sugar to fat for fuel. It starts producing ketones, a clean fuel made from fat. Ketones help the brain feel clearer and more focused. Hunger often drops because ketones reduce the hunger hormone. Many people notice less food obsession, better mental clarity, stable energy instead of crashes. Around 12 to 15 hours, growth hormone increases. This hormone helps protect muscles, burn fat, and slow aging. Inflammation markers in the body begin to decrease. In men, testosterone levels may rise. There was even a large study in women who had breast cancer showing that simply fasting about 13 hours daily without changing what they ate was linked to much lower cancer recurrence. Around 16 to 17 hours, the body activates its repair mode. Old, damaged cells are broken down and recycled. This process is called cellular cleanup. Think of it like your body finally has time to clean the house. Around 24 hours, the digestive system gets a full reset. New cells begin repairing the gut lining. This can improve digestion and gut health over time. 36 hours, the body targets stored fat, especially stubborn belly fat. Fat becomes the primary fuel source. 48 hours, the brain resets parts of its motivation system. New dopamine receptors form, which may improve focus and drive. This happens because the brain is wired to become sharper when food is scarce, so you can find food. 72 hours, the immune system begins recycling old immune cells. New immune cells are generated. This is essentially a full immune reset without drugs or supplements. Why this matters? All of this happens because the body is designed to fast, designed to heal itself when food is temporarily absent. Fasting isn't about starving. It's about giving your body time to switch from eating mode to repair mode. That's why many experts see fasting as a powerful tool against chronic inflammation, metabolic disease, hormonal imbalance, accelerated aging. Important reminder: this is educational information, not medical advice. Long fasts are not for everyone, and people with medical conditions should always consult a healthcare professional. What makes this so incredible is that none of this requires a drug or a supplement. There's no pill to buy, no injection to take, and no expensive treatment involved. These healing processes already exist inside your body. Fasting simply gives your body the time it needs to activate them. That's why this message feels so important to share. So many people are living with chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, obesity, autoimmune conditions, not because their bodies are broken, but because their bodies are never given a break. We eat constantly, we snack all day, and our systems stay stuck in storage mode instead of repair mode. Fasting opens the door back to healing. When food is temporarily removed, the body doesn't weaken, it actually gets stronger. It cleans out damaged cells, reduces inflammation, resets hormones, and repairs critical systems like the gut, the brain, and the immune system. This isn't about deprivation or suffering, it's about working with your biology instead of against it. That's why many experts believe fasting may be one of our most powerful tools in the fight against chronic disease. Not because it adds something artificial, but because it allows the body to return to its natural state of balance and repair. Dr. Mindy recommendation on fasting for each and every health benefits.
The 3-day water fast twice a year is a great time to just get rid of senescent cells that are aging you quickly, or cells that are going to go rogue and become tumors. Get rid of those. The 48-hour fast once a quarter if you have a mental health challenge, if you are depressed and anxious and you're looking for a variety of tools to help you and boost your moods, then do 48-hour fast once a quarter. 36-hour fast, that's really there for the person who's just so frustrated and cannot lose weight. So if you're really struggling with weight loss, throw a once a month, throw a 36-hour fast at it. Then the 24 hours and below, I have people vary those in a weekly, depending on where they are in their cycle. But one 24-hour fast a week can be really miraculous. Those are the 1 meal a day people. Do it once a week. Don't do it every day. And then most people are doing either a combination of something between 12 hours and 17 hours on a regular basis.
Think of fasting like giving your body scheduled breaks from constant eating. Each length of fasting gives the body a different kind of rest and reset. None of these are mandatory, and not everyone should do all of them. They are simply tools, and people choose what fits their body, lifestyle, and health. 3-day water fast, occasionally. Typically mentioned as once or twice a year. This longer fast gives the body time to break down very old or damaged cells, clear out cells that are no longer functioning well, deeply reset parts of the immune system. You can think of it like a deep spring cleaning for the body. Because this is intense, it's not for beginners and should only be done with proper guidance. 48-hour fast, a few times a year, often suggested once a quarter. This length may reset parts of the brain's motivation and mood system, improve mental clarity and emotional balance, reduce inflammation that affects the brain. Some people use this as one tool among many to support mood, stress, and mental well-being, never as a replacement for medical care. 36-hour fast for stubborn weight loss, often done once a month. This fast gives the body enough time to fully switch into fat-burning mode, access stored fat, especially hard-to-lose areas, lower insulin levels for an extended period. Many people try this when dieting hasn't worked. Weight feels stuck despite effort. 24-hour fast once a week, also known as 1 meal a day, once weekly. This is one of the most common approaches because it's simple, flexible, easier to maintain long-term. Benefits people often report: better appetite control, improved digestion, steadier energy. It's important not to do this every day. Once weekly is usually enough. 12 to 17 hour daily fasting, most common. This is what many people do regularly. Examples: finish dinner at 7 p.m., eat again at 11 a.m., or finish at 6 p.m., eat again at 10 a.m. Benefits: supports metabolic health, helps regulate blood sugar, allows gentle daily repair. Many women choose to shorten or pause fasting the week before their menstrual cycle, since the body's needs change then. Fasting isn't about punishment or deprivation. It's about timing. Your body is always choosing between eating mode, digesting food, repair mode, healing and restoring. Fasting simply gives the body time to repair. When you're fasting, what you eat really matters just as much as when you eat. Dr. Mindy often points out that choosing the right foods can help you extend the benefits of fasting, keep your body in balance, and support healing. Here are the top 3 foods she regularly includes to get the most out of a fast. Number 1. Avocado.
I love breaking a fast with fat. Why would you break a fast with fat? The reason is it kills the hunger hormone. So it'll shut off the hunger hormone. You say, okay, I'm gonna eat fat first, and then I'm gonna wait an hour before I eat anything else. If you do that little trick, you're gonna find within an hour, you're not gonna wanna eat what you thought you might wanna eat. That immediate desire to boomerang will go away. I often break my fast with an avocado. Super easy, just cut it in half, eat it.
Dr. Mindy eats avocados in most healthy way.
I do a lot of sauerkrauts, kimchis. I'll take an avocado and put kimchi and sauerkraut on top, and I combine that probiotic rich with a fat. That's my most common way I break a fast. But now you're replenishing these good bacteria. You're feeding these good bacteria first that are going to help you lose weight.
Number 2. Green tea.
Hopefully you know by now green tea is considered a health food. It's a great alternative if you don't want to get too much stimulation from coffee. Nutrient Journal 2019 did a study on the neuroprotective effects of green tea. They also found that it stimulates autophagy in any cell that it was exposed to. It's one of those universal stimulators of autophagy. So super cool. And then bergamot tea was actually done on both a mice study and a human studies. And they found that bergamot oil, so like an essential oil, created autophagy in human neuroblastomas, cancer again. So this is nerve tissue. These are tumors in cancer. So, and that was done in 2014.
Finally, number 3. Olive oil.
Olive oil. You want to make sure that it's organic. You want to make sure that it's never rancid, so you want to smell it. Like, it shouldn't live in your countertop. It shouldn't live in your cupboards for a long time. If it goes rancid, it's not going to stimulate autophagy. It'll actually create cellular inflammation. The other thing you don't want to do with olive oil is heat it up. So if you heat it up and put it on a pan and it starts to smoke, you've now turned it into an inflammatory fat. The research on olive oil is also really cool in the sense that they're finding that it has an effect on the beta amyloid and tau proteins that are associated with Alzheimer's. They also have been doing studies on olive oil with cancer. So it was done on metastatic osteosarcoma. But try to use as much olive oil as possible. I would even say you could take a scoop of it and have a tablespoon a day if you're looking, especially, you could even do that within your fasting window.
Fasting works best when you fast with intention. Break your fast gently. Choose foods that support repair, not storage.
You need to set up a long-term game to stimulate autophagy. So if you're not putting any effort into stimulating autophagy, your cells are building up with toxins.
It's not about eating less. It's about eating smarter at the right time. If you believe healing doesn't always come from a pill, like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this today.